feels going over the top for the special teams part of the captaincy?
Man, I mean, possibly. It's very possible. Obviously, as a guy who's played probably the most special team snaps in this building, I'm excited about it. And so, yeah, I got a little bit of love from both sides of the ball. So, yeah.
What does it mean to you to be a captain?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. It means an awful lot to me. I've never been a captain in my entire life, and to do it for the Giants of all places at the highest level, it's hard not to get emotional about it. It's often that I feel like the people have always wanted me more outspoken, wanted me the rah-rah guy, wanted me to be the the musclehead, all that stuff. But this team has appreciated me for staying true to myself, and so I'm extremely grateful.
What do you feel you have to do now? You get the C. Now, how do you keep the C?
Yeah, honestly, I just have to keep being myself. I'm someone who I feel like has been really team first oriented, really selfless. A guy who's has been given hands, has been dealt, and I've made the most out of all of them, I felt like. And so now it's just keeping myself, staying true to myself, keeping the person I am, representing this team on and off the field. And opportunities has been given to me this year so far, and so I just got to continue to seize it.
You seem really touched by this.
Yeah, I mean it's hard not to be. One person, just my wife, she knows that I feel like I've always been the underdog of every level. Obviously, at Notre Dame I was poised to be a captain, and that was what was held against me for coming back. That was kind of what was held out for me, the opportunity, and I obviously declared for the draft. High school I wasn't given it, and it means so much, and people in my family know how much it means to me.
How much do you think the respect you've sort of earned here is because of what you've done in regards to, they moved you, they asked you to play cornerback, you moved you to safety, you went back to cornerback at times, and you played special teams, and they've really, asked you to sort of bounce around a lot.
Yeah, obviously he announced the captains for the offense, the defense, special teams, and then Julian. I mean, you guys have seen it firsthand. Like, I wouldn't want it any other way. That's been my story. I've been the guy who's been bouncing all over the place. I haven't been, people have pigeonholed me in a certain position, in a certain way, and I felt like I persevered, and I've been persevering. And it's not something that ended. Something that's ongoing right now, and I'm gonna have to keep earning my way. But just me doing everything I possibly could be. That's just the root of the 8-year-old kid who's playing literally football. I just love playing football. I love doing what I do, and so I think that's where you get that passion for just not really caring what position I am and just playing ball.
Was this a strange day in the sense that so many guys got cut? You walk into your room, you got 3 guys, 2 of you were captains, the other guy changed his number. I mean, was it an odd day?
It's a weird day. I mean, it's one of the saddest days in the year of football. Obviously, a lot of guys, are waived or released or whatever, and dynamics change, relationships change. You build relationships with a lot of guys, and a lot of them end after days like this. And yeah, I mean, captains were named, and then Dane's back with a number change. I did something similar my rookie year, changing numbers after the preseason. It's a weird day, a lot of stuff going on, and so with all of that, we have to keep the main thing, and we got a game to play in 2 weeks. We got a game to win in 2 weeks, and so with all those emotions, you got to lock in and execute when you're on the field.
With all of you guys named captains today, this is Daboll's first go-around as a head coach. How important do you feel like your leadership group is to him in terms of conveying messages from the room and whatnot?
Yeah, I think it's really important. I think what you see first and foremost is that it's a young group. It's the guys who are still establishing themselves as players in this league, but I think that's what we realize, that we can't be passive anymore. A lot of those guys, from my class, like Daniel, Dex, all of us, Zay's a little younger, but it's urgency. There's urgency to change this team and for the better. And so I think that's what you kind of see with this group that we have.
2 more. What have you seen from Dane? It seems like he's probably going to have a pretty big role this year, even though he's missed all this time.
Yeah, I think it's tough. It's tough when you get hurt, earlier in camp, when you're starting to click for you. what he's done a great job of is staying locked in the moment. So even though he hasn't been practicing, he's standing right behind me, standing right behind Xavier. And sometimes we'll say, you make all the communication, you call everything, just to keep him sharp, because we know we're going to need him. We knew we were going to need him. And so, it's good to see him out there. Obviously, he has the jersey on or whatever. But he's going to continue to develop, and he's a rookie, so he's going to make mistakes. But we wanted to get those out of the way early, and so we're really excited because he's also a great guy, off the field.